What's good, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, today I'm back again with another story time for you guys. Today's story is about when I got slapped. That time was just crazy. So I'm very excited to be telling you guys this story. It happened back in 2022 when I was dating this girl who happens to be my neighbor, right? Me and her we were dating since from like 2020 on an offish kind of thing, crazy. So in 2022 she was doing matric and I was done with school, right? Her cousin moved in around May, if I'm not mistaken, around May she moved in, right? So I didn't really know her, but I knew that she was there. So on this particular day, I went to see my girlfriend, right? And she was doing like schoolwork and stuff, and I was helping out. Both her and her cousin were doing schoolwork and stuff, but they were both doing different streams in terms of school, right? Cool. So we're all just chilling and stuff. And then my girlfriend tells me that like she has to go, she has to leave because there's this guy from her class and they are going to meet up and stuff like that. It just didn't make any sense to me. It was crazy because what the fuck? I'm here to see you and you're going to see another guy who you claim is your friend. It's just wild to me. But I was like, fine, do what you want and stuff like that, because our relationship at that point was just crazy as it is. It was just insane. A lot of things that happened to a point like I was like, cool, do what you want, that's on you. Go. If you wanna go, if you wanna stay, stay, that's you. And then she left, right? So I was left there with her cousin and her little sisters and stuff. And we were just chilling with her cousin and talking, and we talked about stuff. We talked about me and my girlfriend and how like everything was just crazy, how I didn't like the fact that she just went to see this boy who apparently there was gonna be other people, but I don't really believe that, but we are not there. We are just not there. So we're just chilling and talking and just vibing, which is something, now that I'm thinking about it, it shouldn't have even happened. Why were we vibing in the first place? It's just something that shouldn't have happened. I should have just left. But I was just stupid back then. I was stupid. I was doing a lot of crazy things that I shouldn't have been doing. So we're just talking and talking, and she had left around 4 and came back around 6. And I was like, when she came back, I was like, I'm going now. I have curfew. I have to be home and stuff. And she's like, oh, you're leaving just now because I got back. And I was like, no, I have to be home by this time, you know. So I left. And she was hurt by this fact, the fact that she was like, oh, you leaving, blah blah blah. I was like, nah. And she was like, did you miss me? And I was like, I did not even think about you. Because like, what the fuck do you, how do I respond to the fact that you asking me if I missed you? You left me at your place and you went to see another person who you claim is your friend, but this friend has been wanting to date you. That just does not make any sense to me. It did not make any sense to me. It still does not make any sense to me. But it happened, hey? It happened. Crazy enough, it happened. Oh my God. Christ. So I left and I went back home, and my girlfriend texted me later on. It was like around 7-ish, if I'm not mistaken. So before my girlfriend texted me this, I got a friend request from the cousin, right? Cousin sent me a friend request. I was like, whatever. I accepted it. After I accepted the friend request, which was crazy, it was crazy, or maybe it was a coincidence or something. But my girlfriend texted me on WhatsApp and was like, are you WhatsApping with my cousin? And I'm like, no, which wasn't a lie because I wasn't WhatsApping her cousin. But I didn't tell her that your cousin actually sent me a friend request. I did not disclose that information because why the fuck would I? I was pissed. I was upset at the fact that she left me there to see another guy. Bro, that hurt. That hurt. That's just wild that you would do something like that to a person that you say you love, you know? So I was like, no, we're not texting. And she's like, okay. And then we started talking on Facebook. Cousin sent me a friend request. Cousin texted me first, and I responded, and we started talking and talking and talking. And she needed something, and she asked me if she could borrow that thing, and I was like, what am I gonna get in return? Which was my second mistake. I am just an idiot, guys. I'm an idiot, honestly, because what the fuck is that? I was like, oh, what am I gonna get in return if I borrow you this? And she's like, what do you want? And I was like, jokingly, which was I joking? Probably not, because like I was an ass at the same time. Gosh. The decisions I made back then were just insane. I'm just cringing thinking about that because what the fuck was I thinking? Crazy. I was like, a kiss. And she was like, okay. Which is also fucked up from her end of the side because it's your cousin, bro. What do you mean, okay, to kissing your cousin's partner? That's, jeez. But anyways, I went out and because she's a neighbor, it's literally like next door. So I went there. Girlfriend was in the house. We met up and I gave her what she wanted. And yeah, the kiss thing happened, which is fucked up. It's messed up. Oh my god, crazy. That's just cringy. Just cringy as fuck. Oh gosh. Okay, so I went back, uh, came back to my room, and then we kept on talking. And she was like, "Oh, your lips are so soft, dude. This girl was doing the most. Your lips are so soft and stuff like that." And I was like, she's I enjoyed the kiss as well, blah blah blah, and everything else. What the fuck was I thinking, guys? What the fuck was I'm judging myself? I'm honestly judging myself on this one. This is crazy. Because like the next couple of days we're talking and talking and you know you know when you're doing something wrong that this is wrong. You know by deleting the text messages that you're doing something wrong. You know by trying so hard to hide the fact that you kissed your girlfriend's cousin that it's wrong and you shouldn't be doing it and you should stop. But no, no, I don't stop. When I make terrible decisions, it's like I do them back to back and back to back. It's just insane because we ended up kissing again, and this time there was nothing else involved. Like, you wanna borrow me something, or I wanna borrow you something. No, we genuinely like just met up to just kiss. That's it. And the fact that no one ever came out when the shit was happening is just wild to me. Gosh, that's so cringy as fuck. But it was earlier June, if I'm not mistaken, earlier June. Um, my girlfriend's friend, who lives at my place, came to visit, right? Because it was now school holidays and stuff. So she came to visit. On the very same day that she came to visit, she just went crazy. It was the wildest day of my life. I don't think I've ever experienced so much drama like I did that day. It was crazy. So I was just sitting here at home, just chilling. And then she came. I went and got her from the taxi and brought her back. We were just chilling. It was hot and stuff. Girlfriend came back from school. She went and changed her uniform because she was excited. Her friends here and stuff like that. Friend, girlfriend, we're all here. We're just chilling. They're talking. For some dumbass reason, I was not paying attention to my phone. I had not deleted. When something is supposed to come out, it will come out. And you're gonna forget to delete those texts. And you're gonna get caught. And the shit is gonna go crazy, bro. It's gonna go crazy. I forgot to delete messages. I didn't even know where my phone was, bro. Like, there was no password on my phone. Like, I don't like password. I don't like pins. I don't like patterns. All those things. But that day I fucked up. I mean, I had been fucking up, but that day was just not my day. So I was just we were all talking, and I was standing by the door, and I was laughing, and I was talking. I hadn't realized that my girlfriend suddenly went quiet. She was busy paging my fucking Facebook messages, and she was going through the text. She was quiet, just going through them quietly, reading. And that's when, like, I looked at her, and she just got up abruptly, and I was like, shit. Oh, shit. Oh my god, I definitely knew I'm fucked. I knew, when you know. She got up abruptly, and then she just left my phone on the couch. Before she went out, I grabbed her and I pushed her to my room, and then I closed the door. She literally just cried, bro. She cried so much. She cried so much. Jesus Christ. And I was there, I was comforting her. I was like, shit. The things that I'll be doing are just crazy sometimes. And then she got up and she was like, you better get out of my way or I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to hurt you. So I was like, hey, hey, I'm not trying to be hurt. I'm not trying to be hurt. No. So I just got out of her way. But I tried to apologize, like, I'm sorry. Like, and she was like, out of all people, you chose her. Jesus Christ, I felt that. I felt that because you dumbass, out of all people, really chose her. Like, for real. And then she got out, she left. And her friend is just sitting there, like, shocked, asking herself, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? What have you done? And I was like, bro, shit. This is what I did. And I told her, just take my phone, text this girl, tell her that your cousin knows what the fuck happened, because she was still in school. She was still, like, attending some classes. And I was like, just tell her that she knows now, and everything is just wild now. So I was standing by the door here at home, and I was just standing by the door. If you're standing by the door and you're looking outside, you can see the toilet from her house. You can see the toilet, and I see her just walking from the house to the toilet, and she's ripping apart textbooks, bro. She's literally, like, walking there, ripping and ripping apart textbooks. Hey, Jesus Christ, there was just excited. I was like, fuck, she's definitely tearing up like her exercise books and textbooks and stuff. She was furious. She was fuming. And I was like, let me just go and calm her down, like talk to her. I did not know what the fuck I was gonna say, how I was gonna explain that shit. So I went there and I went to that side. And when I was coming close to her, she literally picked up a brick. Bro, that shit was crazy. She picked up a brick and was like, don't you dare, don't you dare come close or I'll hurt you. And I was like, let's talk. Oh my god, I was so scared. Fucking scared. I was like, oh my god, I am gonna get hurt today and I don't wanna get hurt. I really don't wanna get hurt. But I was like, let's talk. I can explain. Just give me a chance. I had nothing to explain. Absolutely nothing to explain. I was just trying to calm her down because that shit was crazy. She didn't just end up tearing up those exercise books and textbooks. She literally told her little sister to bring the matchbox. And I was like, fuck. And she literally burnt them. Shit was wild. Shit was so wild. I swear. It I talked to her and I was like, let me explain and stuff. She was like, okay, let's go. And we walked back here to my room and we got back into my room and she closed the door and she's like, explain. Explain yourself. You wanna explain? And I said the dumbest thing I could say in a moment like that. Like I realized I become very dumb in situations like that. So I was like, I wanted to hurt you. Out of all words you could have chosen, you chose those words. I did not even know where it came from, what side it came from, but I know that I just felt electricity leave my body. It was crazy. She slapped me. Oh my god, that shit was wild. It was so wild. Felt it. And then she left and she was so angry. She was talking at the same time because when she's angry she physically shows it and she speaks at the same time. Like, out of all people you could have chosen, you chosen her. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I hate you. Everything like that. She was talking, bro. She was fuming. She was furious. And I get it. I get it. I get the fact that she was angry. I get the fact that I chose someone that she was staying with, a family member at that point. It's crazy. It's cringy. I still like judge myself for that. Crazy. And then she left and then I went, Jesus Christ. I went and sat with her. She kept like boiling water. Like, I cannot make this shit up. She was boiling water using the kettle and just piling it up in a dish, just boiling, pouring it up, boiling and pouring it up. I was like, damn, she's planning to burn this girl. She was planning to burn this girl up. Bro, it was crazy. Cousin came back from school. She was obviously, everything was tense because we were all just sitting in one room at my girlfriend's house, right? We were all sitting in one room and she was like busy on her phone. She was fuming. Cousin comes in, puts her school bag down and she greets us and she's like, hello. And then she leaves to another room, right? Girlfriend gets up abruptly and I get up as well. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to get burned, but like, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy as fuck. I got up and I was following her, and she comes face to face with her cousin, and she's like, what are you doing with so and so, which is me? A cousin is like, nothing. Also, you're making me a fool. Blah blah blah. And she was fuming, bro. She was fuming, and then she got out and she went to the kitchen, and I was standing in the kitchen as well. Cousin was standing like behind me. Girlfriend is like, go inside the room together and do whatever the fuck you want to do, because that's what you want to do, right? You guys want to fuck each other and everything. And I was like, fucking hell, this is crazy. She was so furious. And I get it, right? I get it. And then after that, she left. I guess she wanted to take a walk, but like my conscience wouldn't allow me to just let her go alone, my girlfriend. She ended up not proceeding with the other burning stuff because that's crazy. And then she left, and I was following her because she didn't want me going with her. She was like, stop following me and stuff. And I was like, no, I just didn't talk to her. I was just following her. And then she just stopped in the middle of the road and she cried, bro. I was like, wow, you are such a fucking asshole. That day was crazy, but we were able to resolve issues after that, so she doesn't hate me. But damn, I went through a hell of a day that day. It was crazy. So I really enjoyed telling you guys that story. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and click on that notification bell, guys. I would really, really appreciate it. So I'll see you on the next video. Bye.